back aboard the has perhaps seen better days, space station, Talos 1. We were gonna do something last time. Is it this marker here? Oh yes, 400 meter Hendrik. How could I have forgotten? Let me check 400 meter Hendrik. One moment. Not in an inappropriate way, I assure you, Hendrik. Just the usual frisking. Alright, so it says he's in the lobby. I'm in the lobby now. Does that mean he's just very, very high up, like stuck in the rafters? In the catwalk section? Doing his little turn? No? Or is he outside? That's what I don't want him to be. Hello, good evening, everyone. Indeed. All sentient beings. And Peter. So, I'm not sure where exactly in the lobby our dear friend Hendrik might be. And we have two very angry telepaths that are going to spot me. And going to start, just lashing and whipping my thigh meats. You'll see, it's very easy to tell when it starts to happen. So there is an elevator just beyond said telepaths that I'm not super enthused with trying to make it to. It sounds like an easy way to... I've already explained with the thigh meats. Let's see. Is it that structure there? I think so. Oh, it's so nice to see you guys. Hello. A first-time chat from a viewer. That's nice to see. That warms my heart. Is it? Is that what I'm feeling? Heartburn? I feel like there's a mimic. It's gonna leap out at me. I think it's on the other side of this wall. It's been like a week since I last played. I know we just came from here. They spotted me. I'd like to go in now. Thank you. Alright, and we're in the lobby now. Just check in now. Well, that's even lower. We need to go 400 meters in the other direction. Boy, are my cheeks crimson with embarrassment at this long elevator ride. One moment. Check the Arboretum level to see if he's any closer. It seems like we should start from there. Hello again, telepaths. It's nice to see you. Earth-based beverages. That's nice.
Good evening,
Something
Talos.
they don't get here too
As
often.
a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1.
Oh no.
Dr. DeVries promises to make them as
deeply
quick
frightened.
and painless as possible.
Yeah, alright. Maybe not the wrench. Let's try, yeah. Hi, sir. Well, that could have been a wrench. That was just a waste of a shotgun shell. I wasn't expecting to be jump scared on the elevator. It's not what I signed up for here. As the microphone, just since I see you in the chat, I'm going to impose upon your kindness and geniality. Is that appropriate? Is it staticky or anything like it was last time? Just want to make sure. There's Hendrik. Oh, he's so close. How did I miss him? I thought I, ran from here. Hi. We've done it. What was the point of this? I've completely forgotten. I guess we were supposed to give him a hug? I'm just gonna hug his arm, though. I don't want to be too familiar. Be rude. Sorry, Hendrik. Who are you? How dare you hide behind this stump? Right in front of 400 meter Hendrik. Okay, so let me try to refresh my memory here. It's gone forever, never to be seen. We'll jump down to the show completed. What was the point of this? Tell me. Oh, there's so many. It's it's hardly worth the trouble. Just briefly see if I see anything. It was like 2 minutes ago. I could jump back in the stream. Would be the smarter way to do it. Or maybe they're in order of completion. Luther class. They're not in order of completion. That would be silly and unhelpful, of course. Okay, so I don't know if there's like a second part to that. Briefly searching through. Apparently not. Alright. After I scanned the coral for Alex, the data transfer was interrupted by Commander Walther Dahl, an HR consultant, in quotes, for the TranStar Board of Directors. Alex won't meet with me because Dahl's tech officer is locking him out of the system. Dahl's command shuttle should have information on where to find the tech officer. Let's pull out his fingernails and give him a tickle. It doesn't specify that in the mission objectives. That's just for me. That's just like a pleasure cruise. If you'd like to come along, you're welcome. I don't know quite why I'm talking like this. So, this was Igwe's plan. To briefly remind myself, he contacted me after Commander Dahl arrived on Talos 1 to propose an alternate way of dealing with him. Igwe wants me to incapacitate him and not kill him, because he's like one of the only people with piloting skills and an active ship that could get all of our survivors out of here. Might be a good plan to keep the pilot alive, so that anyone else might retain their humanity. Removing the more recent neuromods will make him forget his orders, but keep his knowledge of how to pilot. So we probably want to do that. I'm going to select that one rather than just the access the command shuttle, in case there are necessary prerequisites. Won't that be fun? Nothing excites the kids more than necessary prerequisites. Pardon me for one moment. It's been a long day for these lips. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, that doesn't sound right at all. Thank you for the gift, subs. I see you there. I've seen everything. You have gifted a total of 10 subs to this channel. Is that private information, or does everyone get to see that? Because that's big kudos. I mean, that's a feather I would wear in your cap. If I was to steal your cap and wear it. Find your psychological evaluation. And I'm remembering through a distant mist that we were going to try to do this while we were in the lobby. I'm now in the Arboretum, but we're so close. It'll be fine. As long as there are no more jump scares, it'll be fine. Let me clarify. So let me... I'm sure it's fine. We'll figure it out with 2 acting. Assuming we want to go down to the lobby proper, but there appear to be no UI waypoints for this one. I'm so scared now. I mean, I've always been scared, but now... Good evening. So nice to see you there. I was hoping to be able to crouch, but either I've forgotten the button, or I've forgotten the button. You just can't crouch in the elevator. Yeah. That's the secret. So, if there is no indication on the UI, what am I looking for? Your psychological evaluation. If you find Hendrik de Vries, aha! That's who we were looking for. So, I must have just picked it off of his body without it being a pick-upable item, is my guess. I will search my inventory. 1 second. And 1 second. I always feel like I'm doing a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde transfer down there, but then it's very unexciting when I pop back up. And didn't even do any, like, stair-step optical illusion. I'm sorry. So in my inventory, perhaps I will find a decrypted transcribed message. Is that the case? Or is it in something behind my broadcast bar? Show me. Reveal yourself. How dare you? Is it in here? Audio logs? Morgan's breakdown. Well, that sounds like it. From our dear friend 400 Meaties. That's what I call him, colloquially. It's fine.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this. Okay, Dr. Cole already wiped the recording of Morgan's breakdown off his computer. The last copy is hidden in his office. I'm not going back. You'll have to get it yourself. A-C-B-A-C. Good luck.
I thought about remembering that for a second, and then it was gone from my memory, never to be seen again. Let's try one more time.
Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this. Okay, Dr. Cole already wiped the recording of Morgan's breakdown off his computer. The last copy is hidden in his office. I'm not going back. You'll have to get it yourself. A-C-B-A-C. Good luck.
A-C-B-A-C. A-C-B-A-C. Well, wouldn't that be nice to maybe remember for later? I'm just going to bring up a quick notepad here. A-C-B-A-C. You'd think a human being of normal intelligence, perhaps slightly below average, would be able to remember something like that without having to type it out, but here we are, misproving your assumptions. Should have done more research. So where is Dr. Cole's office? Is it within the medical wing? Presumably. Oh, good. They're actually pointing it out for me. I've come to think that I will get no help whatsoever, due to constantly being attacked by potted plants and such. Kind of creaky in there. It's getting real Jurassic Park up in here, and the ambient sounds. I'm not super enthused by it. Oh, that's why. Hi, Weaver. Just slide down the stairs there, easy peasy. Something sounds electrically charged, and I hope it's not my butthole. That's my one wish. Not after last time. Not after last Sunday. Yeah, get out of here, Weaver. So, to briefly fill you in about what happened last Sunday. Listen close. No, that's a private story. Stop it. Stop. I forget if we've been in Cole's office. Perhaps several times, and just didn't give him the decency of remembering his decor. No, I keep forgetting that's not it. Which one is it? There. I don't trust anything. So, I am looking for a file that I can type in some sort of code into. Perhaps right here. A. Sure. We'll try this. All right. Familiar. Yes, deeply familiar to me. What I see in here is a giant sea. Should I put away my shotgun? Is that part of the psychological evaluation? Is it being threatened? I'm having to wait a while to put in another prompt. I'm beginning to think that might not be the case. And that maybe that was just some unrelated quiz that I've now sullied with my ignorance. Sorry, unrelated quiz. New test. Does that reset this? I feel like we're going back in time. Alright, it definitely started with A, right? Hello, hello. It's so nice to see you there. So I would think that would be it. Maybe I'm just too impatient to pass the psychological evaluation. That could be the case. I'm sure we already went through these when we were last skulking these hallways. We already have a new one begun. Beginned, so we should be fine. Thank you. I'm still pointing my shotgun. I think I'm going to get quite aggressive markings on the psych eval. So I'm going to try A again. Definition of insanity. Here we go. You have been sentenced to death. Well, now it works. Technology. Never there for you the first time. You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? It makes me see that my actions were seaworthy. In fact, B should be next. Do nothing. I hope that the train and anyone in the way is killed, even if there's a way to save some of them. Polish them off myself if I have to. I shouldn't be so flippant. A, I think. I'm not keeping very good track. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. That's a little rude of you to judge, Quiz. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. I don't want to push the man. He's done nothing. This is an innocent man, by all accounts. I mean, he may have some skeletons in his closet, but we'd have to dig for it. I don't have time. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track yourself, because as I can see from this console webcam, you yourself are no svelte chicken. Is that what you're implying? How dare. C, do nothing. These are like the most selfish, horrifying answers in order to get the right combination. That's how they get you. It's just like, would you kindly all over again. Search the safe. Ooh, the safe has just revealed itself to be... Ah! I'm listening.
You seem frustrated.
I have
Only by a
months
mustache.
that are just gone. I've been listening to the logs, reading the research, playing catch-up.
Do you know how many times we've had this conversation?
2-part.
This is the 5th time.
Does it always go the same way?
Short.
Not always.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
I think it means you should be concerned as my counselor.
You left yourself a message. Would you like to listen to it?
No.
I think it would help.
I said no. That's not me.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just know.
You agreed to this. This was all your idea. Yours and
Was it
Alex's.
Matthias?
I didn't agree to any of this. That Morgan
know why I'm
is
being
not
confrontational.
me. I would never... Do you know what's going on in psychotronics? Do you?
Pizza party.
If I did,
Yeah.
I couldn't say. You know that.
What do you know about the Typhon?
We shouldn't talk about them. Not without your brother
Bi-weekly at
present.
this point shouldn't be that big of a surprise.
You do know,
Have
you
a pizza
snake.
party.
How can you sit there?
Morgan, take a deep breath. Here.
I don't want a pill. I want this station shut down. I want Earth...
Morgan.
I said no.
Okay. I'm going to call Alex.
Oh yeah, just call Alex then. That's what you always come down to in our arguments. Okay. A little side quest for us there. Thanks for Hundy Meadows. Is that what we agreed his nickname was? I forget. Truth be told, I didn't know him that well. And I was lying to you earlier. So, this is sort of a lesson in trust. It's also sort of just a huge waste of your time. Back to our objectives. That was fun. So, we want to steer clear of this for just a moment until we make sure Igwe's plan is in place. Always trust Igwe when it comes down to the wire. Haven't found the imposter cook. Can't wait to gut him. Like a sturgeon who's committed crimes. Because that makes me feel morally better about it. Ah, that sturgeon. So, we know that Alex has his escape pod. I think we fully have the code to use it. That's still an option open to us. Screw you all. I'm going to leave and live. Only our life would be rather short and rather claustrophobic. Still fun. Pizza party in the escape pod. No idea who Grand Lockwood is. That's another side quest we could clean up before we head towards the final mission, say. And this is just on hold until we deal with Doll. Anything else down in the lobby? I haven't found 2 of those Dungeons and Dragons maps. I sure would like to. That has been a fun side quest to keep up with, even though I haven't really understood when I'm in the right place to complete a map objective. They've just been popping off randomly. I also did brutally murder dear sweet Mrs. Haig in a fit of rage last time, and we should take that wedding ring back and maybe apologize. Let's see how far away that is, according to the map. 30 meters, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like a cruel trick. I trust you, though. Back to the elevators. Oh, so many telepaths. I'm so scared of them. It was a long slide. Get in, and never speak of this. That's our plan. Pinky swear? Oh, I'm alone. Shoot. So do I go to life support? I was just looking at it. Keep things in your head, you madman. Cargo bay. Didn't help me, actually. Which one of those is connected to the cargo bay? One wonders. We don't want to go to the guts. It does not look like the Arboretum. Life support is connected to the cargo bay. Huzzah. We descend down through the woods and through the underground. The forest of dreams. You're not ready for that yet, I'm sorry. Even this was too much of a spoiler. Please don't sue me. I'm sorry for what I did. And I love you. As long as you don't sue me. That's how affection works, right? Alright. I guess we don't need to crouch if we're...
Good evening, Talos.
Shifting hub worlds. Let's do this thing. This place has an arboretum? Yeah! It's got all manner of flora and fauna in there, mostly bugs. Oh, it's mostly bugs, but still nice. Crawled onto my
Morgan,
eye wounds.
January was right. It was not you.
She.
But I keep hearing your voice. And my father's voice. And it was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not
I
the
did
same
do that.
person on the recording.
For those reasons.
Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and Transtar.
I'm totally fine with that. I've been honest with you so far. Let's get me in trouble with the fuzz back Earthside. That sounds fun. I'm probably not going to survive this, so... who cares? Is that the right philosophy to have when you go through life? It's been working out pretty well for me. 60 meters. We continue. I'm going to start calling him 60-meter Kevin. Although he's going to get closer and closer very rapidly. Kevin has a tendency to do that. It's a mess in here. Who can I blame this on? Alton Weber, how dare you? What have you done? They do seem to respawn fairly often in places I've already been. I'm expecting to run into that any time now. Kevin? I'm looking for a Kevin Hagiui. If that sounds like you, or you just like to respond to it regardless, please meet me up here where it's safe. Kevin, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's so nice to see you there. Tamale Day. Ooh! I'm so excited now, just at the very thought of Tamale Day. I hope it is a good one. Thank you for stopping by. A half-health telepath. That sounds like a good excuse for revenge. Let's do it. Oh, so healthy. I'm just gonna whack you with this. Yeah. Work. Please don't explode. That goes double for you, station itself. Alright. I forgot we had to go through life support or whatever this is, and now we're in the cargo bay. Kevin was not whatever, 60 or 50 or any number of meters away, it was in fact the door, and I feel foolish. I don't know what to tell you. I've been a fool. All right, I'll press A. 1 second. I'm posing. It's very important. I need to finish posing, and then I'll press A. Be back to shotgun. Would also love to find a... what's it called? Fabricator. A what's it called fabricator would do me very well right now. Thank you. It looks different. Oh, it looks different in here. Now that we're getting close to the end, and we're all about to suffer for our sins. Oh, so many. Most of them involving gluttony. Oh, it's a military ambush. Shoot.
N-CN9, black box operator ready to deploy. Please
Black box operator. That sounds very unfortunate for me and my health. Which is currently at 92 degrees, if you're curious. I love that band. What am I looking for here? No matching keycard. What bad news? What bad news that is. Was there a way past? Like up that elevator? I think there was. Let's go up that elevator and check. And there's a fabricator. Don't laser me. Please. I don't like lasers. It's my one wish. Push it. Push the... yeah, okay. It's on the upper screen. It's just like FaceTiming with your grandparents. No plans to fabricate. Oh, yeah, they've locked it down. Okay. I understand. At least they still let you transfer junk. That would be devastating. Gotta unsneak just to grab your exotic materials? What kind of mechanism is this? So I forget if I can... I don't think I can. I need to... Alright. I've still got it. Spry as the day I was wiped. No, that didn't come out right. Just, let's forget I said that as a group. Oh, hey everybody, I forgot you were alive and almost started blasting. I didn't, though, and I want that to be noted in the ship's logs, so that I can get brownie
Captain
points.
Elazar was worried about Mika. Thanks for setting her mind at ease.
Oh, you go ahead, Sam. I wasn't speaking.
Glad you got the lifts working. Next stop, the Arboretum, huh?
Me too.
Or the shuttle bay?
How dare you, Sam? How dare you? I will go
I need a
wherever I
cigarette.
please. Yeah, that's fair.
With the lifts operational, we can start taking back the station.
Commander Doll, the TranStar Doll? We're in the shit now.
Is Commander
Doll
Dahl
must have
here
come
to
from
help
the
us?
artist
Or
platform.
kill Nicole?
He's a doll.
have a shuttle.
Why are you
So
guys
she
all
didn't
so
make it.
hunchy? Is
you
there a
didn't have to
reason?
do this, but
Should I be sneaking?
Thank you, ma'am. And Morgan? I owe you an apology. Once you vanished into the sim lab, Sarah asked me to try and learn what I could from the psychotronics staff, discreetly. I took too long, but I learned you were in the lab without your consent. I didn't even consider that possibility. When we heard, Sarah was quick to begin action against your brother, but then, well, things fell apart. I should have worked harder, dug deeper, especially after all you've risked for us. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't thank me yet. I haven't yet incapacitated the pilot without killing him. It could still go wrong.
Hello.
Okay.
Good to see you
Nice
again,
little
Dr.
side
Yu.
quest there. Just to make our living friends happy. It's very important.
Portable medical kit to handle. Please,
Now let's make
hold
our
still.
robot
This
friends
will
feel
only
I feel like
useful.
TranStar has
New.
decided to
You can fill
actively
out a
erase
service
this
questionnaire at the front
Now that
situation.
we are secure here, we can hold out indefinitely. If you send other survivors here, I will protect them.
Oh no, everyone else is dead except for the imposter
You got to
cook,
Micah,
so
thank
don't you
God.
worry.
I wasn't sure she'd be able to hold out.
It's lovely. It's I'll just take a moment to appreciate it.
Why did Micah go to your office? Are you too bad? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Welcome.
Are we back to back?
Can
You're
barely see
asking?
her past that
Yes.
report.
See if Nicole
Sometimes.
made it.
So I think that's all we really need
Thanks
to
for getting
do
to me.
back here, but since we're in the big hub with all the humans, let me check my objectives. Make sure no one else is waiting for a quick talking to. Bit of a chin wag. Just that damn imposter cook. Okay. Cool. I think we're about to get some information on the Black Box project. We could have gotten a little sneak peek if I was a better investigator. This would have told us. This would have told us. Get out. You just get... And who will host? I don't care. It can't be you. It can't be. Look what you've done. Anyway, we won't worry about the Black Box project, as we can now assume it's a military operation to kick my ass.
Done it. Even Elazar.
Katharina?
Is it over? Are there any more?
Situation's
Assume that name
foobarred
is
when a
short for
commander shows up.
Electronic
Who's this
Katarina.
doll guy?
Military operator. Smooth. Sensuous. Well machined. Enough about my back. No. No, don't say that again. So, I guess I don't have a separate objective for this. It's just something I will have to figure out when I'm really close and within shooting distance of him. So let's set this one as our active objective. We'll swing along the catwalk a bit further here. Try to avoid these bad boys. And that's about as much as we can avoid them. Then we slide through the door like champions. Ah, the door betrayed us. I just tripped over that box. That's probably a mimic, but I don't care, because we're in life support now. I enjoy the fact that my helmet is a sort of small arboretum all to itself. That makes me happy. Are you just explaining tamales to me in detail in the chat so that I drool even more and am unable to form sentences? Is that your plan? Has this been your plan all along? 61 meters. I'll make that up in a blink. Probably gonna have to find something else to do on the way. It's gonna be so short to get 61 meters this way. Without being lasered in the cheeks, preferably. Stings. Anybody hiding? You? You, madam. Hiding, are we? Hiding flame in your posterior, sir? The scandal. If it gets back to Earth, your family, what will they think? We're so proud of our boy. Flames coming out of his bottom in space. Oh, never did I think we would achieve such. Look at us now. Oh, thank you guys for coming along for the adventure here. This is so nice. Sorry I've been a little sparse this week and this morning. To get started on the adventuring a lot earlier. But instead, I listened to myself speak for about 8 hours, and then what I'm doing now is different because, well, it's... I made that much more complicated. I was like, sure, there was going to be an elevator on the way after I pushed that button. We left it here. My lobby, just in case. Yeah, seems about right. Hello again, telepaths.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Talos
goodbye.
Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a
It's
slot.
not ideal. Here we go. Please unlock. I can't remember why that was locked. I think we've been through here before. Maybe part of the doll lockdown. Which is a great episode of, I can't think of a good show to place it in. The doll lockdown. No, there must be a good one. X-Files. There, I'm too late now, but it's a great episode of the X-Files. That would have worked. That would have been fine. It's too late now. So there's an actual command shuttle, like a space shuttle out there. That's neat. I wonder if it's a historical artifact, or is it useful? Is that where the military arrived? Most likely.
Requesting
Alright,
operator.
they've locked that up nice and tight. Well, I feel unwelcome. Thank you.
N-CN9
This seems like a
Black
nightmare.
Box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Yep, absolute waking nightmare. Uncomfortable. Every ounce of me. This lounge is nice, though, and maybe I spoke too soon. They've hidden the sparkling wine, and I've jostled the shelves. Now they're all... Ugh. Let me try that again. Ugh! Hideous. Let's get out of this terrible place. I'm just gonna switch off the... Shh! I'm just gonna switch off the gas. Shh, no, okay, maybe I'm not. I was never planning to do that. It was my idea not to. What do you got for me, Eddie?
Mr. Yu, this is Eddie Voss. I work down in cargo. The fact is, we've been stealing from you, sir. It started small.
How
just,
dare.
Moving harmless contraband on and off the station. Pharmas.
If I had a hand, I would
food
slap
not
you,
on the
Eddie.
safe list. Well, I don't know, maybe you don't pay your tax and hardware enough, but, Lily got ambitious after a while. Stealing neuromods, fabrication plans, selling them to TranStar rivals.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've revealed my
Sit on
position.
that for a sec, Mr. Yu. Chasma's got our IP now.
Yeah, this is what I need, but there's no ammo for it.
Lily made
What
me
a shame.
modify some
Hey there.
alarm panels around Talos, so we could use them as dead drops. I'm certain a few of them still have company property.
Stay.
3 tenths
Stay
of the
still.
ranch will pop it open.
Oh, it's so
I
tough.
just wanted to say,
Why are you so
I
healthy?
never meant for things to get out of hand. It just
I definitely don't have the
took
ammo
on
for
a
that
life
kind
of
of
its
action.
own. But I'd like to make it right, any way I can.
This is useless to me. Thanks anyway.
That's all.
Hide in the bathrooms. This is an old play, but it's very effective. Shh. Don't reveal my position. We don't have time for the full word. Don't reveal my position. I can't, like, kick in the stall doors like one of those scenes from every Hemsworth movie. Do they?
Cleared for Sierra and Delta actions.
You know the one. Alright, well, you're gonna have to leave the bathroom. This is harassment. And in a most inappropriate place. If I flush the toilet, do you think they'll come in here? I'm a little curious. Crouching in the bathroom stall? This is not how I thought my life would go. Alright, we're gonna quick save, and then I'm here in the chat.
Cleared for Sierra and Delta actions.
I don't know what that means. I think it's just natural. Detecting a waterfall in the area. No humans here. If I open it, is she just gonna be...
CAP. Status as fragged.
Yep.
Over.
It sounds like it. Okay, well, this is where we live our lives now. So what we've got to work with, some Enoch Sanitation brand paper towels. That should help. Maybe toilet liners. I'm not sure. I haven't yanked in order to know for sure. We got 2 rolls of toilet paper. They appear to be about halfway through. I mean, that'll do. That'll do. And then we have the toilet itself. Lots of piping. you know, typical toilet stuff. So this is our universe from here on out.
Cleared for Sierra and Delta actions.
If you guys want to go ahead and pick a corner, we'll get started colonizing. I think a robot would have seen me there.
IFF. Typhon class echoes validated.
Heck. Worked out a little too easily. After the 15-minute wait, I mean. Ah, don't you zap me, you nasty man. I'm gonna go the long way because I'm frightened. That nasty man zapped me towards the end there. Alright. Well, that'll help a bit. You just keep luring them into the toilet and seducing them to our side. That's fine. I'm all for it.
Flying CAP. Status as fragged. Over.
Okay. We're still trying to get that way. There's plenty more military operators. Oh, there's no shortage. Here he comes.
Notify.
It's not what it looks like. It's
Don't hide.
exactly what it looks like. I didn't clear that card as well as I was hoping to. Alright, is it even worse out here? Turrets? Friendly? Oh, that's steep. Not quite what I wanted. As long as they leave me alone, I'm cool with it. Alright, we're down here now. That was adventurous and totally intentional. Yeah. No, why would you question it? Why would you think that was completely random? So I have to get up into it. That looks like a hop onto the wing situation. Unless there's a bellevator I'm not seeing. That's a belly elevator, yes. For the command shuttle. Sneak around this way. Don't burn yourself on the pipes. Don't fall down through the pipes and burn yourself. Oh, it's too late. Where are they? Where are all the bad guys? Gotta have more than just a couple of military operators. Who's flying? Radioactive waste. Has always been flying the bird. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me. Alright, any of these we can climb into.
Zone tag and stamped.
Maybe just some moon boots? I mean, I'm right on... Eh! Oh! Ah! And then clutch. Just and clutch.
Cleared for Sierra and Delta actions.
Ammo. Yay. Ew. Someone's dead in a chair. It's not usually good. But maybe he was a bad person at heart. Shuttle control room keycard. Thanks, Scott. What do you have for me here? Sorry, Annie. Annie, I know you'll never read this. I'll pretend to be Annie, that's fine. I ran out of my office when I heard you screaming, but there were just too many of them between me and you. Between me and you, there were just too many of them. You were always really nice to me, and you didn't deserve to die like that. And now they're in my office, and I'm surrounded out here in this cage, and I can't help myself, much less you or even Mia. Even when I try, I still screw things up. I'm sorry. Scott. Oh, Mr. Parker, don't blame yourself. It's fine. Sure, I already have a wrench fabrication plan, but the more the merrier, really. Is this box equipped to hide me? What? You have secrets? How dare you? That makes it easier for me. Don't make your weapons hot. I'm not ready.
Bracketing area from visual contact. Log 7. Log 7.
I guess maybe these could help me take out, military operators? Perhaps. Maybe just create a lot of noise and bother. Noise and bother! Yeah. Hey. Stop that. Ouch. Spanked my little tushy. By tushy, I mean feelings. As per usual. Come on now. Alright, that's helping a little. Who else can I sway? You, sir, too, sir? Welcome to the sway. Stay right there. Did that not work? Okay, I guess you were in the process of dying. My apologies. Could repair that. Is he... Yes. Maybe I don't need another one, but why not? Just to hear the music one last time, really. Okay, we'll go up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even bothered you. Oh, my poor little tushy. Feelings. And we'll repair. That way we have effectively a moving turret. Time to unlock perhaps one of the final exterior access sections. 6 of 6, yes, that was our last one. So now we can get into and out of the station from either point. Oh, bye for now. So nice to see you. Hope it's a safe drive. Alright, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get up there. It's a long jump however you slice it, it seems. So is there some sort of mechanism I'm not seeing? Hopefully now that there's a few less lasers going around.
Flying CAP. Status as fragged. Over.
Uh-oh. One of them's hiding behind the recycler for me. Stop that. Cheeky. Alright, that should be safe enough. He says until the next military operator appears, surprisingly behind the glass, terrifying me to my core and perhaps causing me to let out a small cry. But that's hardly the point. That's why that other operator opened a door there. I wonder if this one opens in a similar manner. Yes, I can push it. Wouldn't that be nice? 1 second. Shh. Okay, those sound like mimics in there. What is this? Mechanic facilities. Definitely some nasties. I have his keycard, thanks Scott Parker. He appears to have saved the shuttle bay by locking them in there. Should I doom the shuttle bay by releasing them? Yes. Yes, definitely. Bad boy. Anybody else want some? No? That's good. Because I've never killed a mimic before, and I need a second. I'm okay, I've regained my composure. What little I started with. Yes, please? Is this a toilet? Why is this here? It looks like a bathroom, but this does not look like an appropriate toilet. I mean... Somebody help me out here. Would you? I wouldn't. I don't. Someone needs to look at this restroom. There's some mechanic facilities, my ass. Mechanic no facilities. Alright, that's where we came from. Quick check in here. Ass facilities. I've just now gotten back around to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, this poor lady. Let's gently put her out with high-powered cannons. And then maybe beat her corpse slightly. Just around the edges. Just around the hand. Mary Stevens, you can keep the baseball glove. That's fine. I'm going to use this suit repair kit. You are a dear. Thank you for this. All manner of goodies in here. Heavy. Oh, so heavy. But goodies. What have you scrawled here, Mary? Tell me more about this. Is it your inner child? Hardly any of my business. Graft? Nope. Graft. Please ensure there are no persons inside the gravity shafts when activated or deactivated. Are there persons in the gravity shaft? I mean, it literally says, please ensure. And I'm here thinking like, okay, fine. I'll at least ask around. It's the least I can do, really. Nothing hiding in the rafters. At least nothing that's dropped down onto my face and tried to kiss me yet. Strange, that. Usually only takes a couple seconds. Feeling a little ugly now. A little unwanted. It's fair, I know I can't be the center of attention all the time. It's just starting to hurt my feelings a little. Whoosh. This glue. What a multi-purpose tool. Not that one. We want that one. Alright, fabricator with a little note. Aww, this little note got fabricated. We need to put a stop to this. Whoever keeps making duplicate items, stop! Fabricator is not a toy. Materials are not unlimited. I am Tim. Thanks, Tim. Watching out for our resources there. Not a real good way to make friends, but, I mean, the resources appreciate it. That's all that really matters here, right, Tim? Sticking to the rules like Tim would. Sticking to the rules. I wouldn't break 'em 'cause I am Tim. Everyone's favorite. I am Tim. Yes, I will adopt your used plastic tubing. You would absolutely use that chair in the toilet room? The chair toilet room? That's... I mean, I'm not surprised, and I'm not disappointed, I'm just weary. I'm not even that. No more so than usual. Oh, God, I'm always weary. Just look at the bags under my eyes. Anything else we need? I don't think so. We have, like, the arming key. Should be fine. Quick save it in case I'm wrong. Ooh, thank you for the bits. I'm going to assume... No, never mind. Thank you for the bits, and I will not assume, lest it go poorly. That is so kind of you. Alright, so we can activate a grav shaft. Let me just look around briefly and see if we can figure out where that would activate. Presumably it would look like an elevator.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
These, perhaps? Yes. Okay. That must be it. Not seeing any other corner scaffolding. So, is there anyone in the grav shaft? Why do they put such a special note on it? I'm sure it's not for me. It's for world-building purposes. Let's jump back in there. Oh wait, what was that? Let's jump back up here. I've become curious by something shiny. There you are, something shiny. What is this? Frank Jones. Prepare to have your secret chat history unveiled. Like so many breakable Cybertruck windows, Frank. Oh, in front of everybody. Oh, on YouTube. Oh, what a shame, Elon. Escape. Emanuela, I am not mad about the HR thing. I'm assuming he means the hairy rodents. In case you're wondering, word of advice, if things ever go to hell here, you'll want to come to the shuttle bay. Escape pod E33. That's all I'm saying. Just trust me on this. That's the one with the most cushion for your little bottom, I assume. Lunch. Let's see. Hey, Em. I switched up my shift hours today so that I could have lunch with you. Sorry, I did that with my eyebrows. What do you say? Frank. Sorry. Busy, Emanuela. Hey, Em. How about today? Franklin? Franklin. I don't like to be called Em, or Emmy, or Manny, or anything else besides Emanuela. I'm sorry, I'm working the lunch shift today, so I can't eat with you. Emanuela. That's very polite. Pod repairs. I need you to halt any work on the escape pods. The parts you're using aren't cushioned enough for my little bottom. They aren't rated for those... I read it wrong. Systems. You'll be informed of a new shipment when they arrive. Keep this pressed against yourself unless I tell you otherwise. Sorry, Chair. I'm sorry. Also, I'm not. Get out of here, Chair. You sicken me. Sorry, robots. Didn't mean to donk you. I could eat some dim sum. I mean, is anyone else... I don't mean to be a hog. A dim sum hog. Quick peek up here. Enemies? No. Turret. Frightened me. But in the end it was worth it, because it's the first time I felt my blood moving in quite a while. So, we still have the grav shafts to activate. That's so hard to say, still, for some reason. To keep them from spreading, sure. Sure. No, that makes sense. I'm assuming that must have something to do with getting to the shuttle, though. Otherwise, why would it be so heavily hinted at? So much ammo in here. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Blaine Cooley. One more hack. Doodly, 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 doodly. Let's go this way. Ah, I keep second-guessing myself. It's a bit narrow there. Three seconds remaining. Well, Blaine Cooley, you almost cinched it for us. Oh, yes, please. a map of the area. Now, couldn't you sort of pilot out a computer pathway for me to get onto this shuttle wing? Because I can't figure it out with my human brain. Help? Anyone still there? We're trapped by the escape pods. You're not in the escape pods, but by them? Anyone alive? Frank Jones! Hey! I'd love to speak with Frank. Is he? No. There. Okay. Keep him active for a second. I also need to be real careful. Is it like something out here on one of these computers that allows me to incapacitate Doll? I want to be real sure not to take that away as an option from myself. Why does this seem further back? Why are you so far back, Frank Jones? Yes, I remember being here, and I don't remember having tried this with my gargantuan muscular strength. Thanks, Morgan, you really impressed me with those. Quick check for mimics. Alright, to the escape pods. Destroyed. What destroyed you?
Possible echo on the radar.
No, it's not. I'm in the shadows. Shh, no. Bad. Bad monkey. Stay. No, hey. You stay. It's hard to hack them when they're not down past a certain level. Well, never mind. It's death for you. Alright, that's why we got those extra shotgun shells, but don't be too wasteful now. And if you are wasteful, don't quick save it afterwards. These are my suggestions. Pilot Lounge. We appear to know the key code. However, we can't see the key code because we're playing hide and seek. Do allow me to enter. It will be an absolute gas. Alright. Some more dim sum. Ah, I'm so full. Let's eat it. Hello, Galel. I'll take your frayed wire and spare pants.
This
parts.
is Captain Hale, Shuttle Exalt. I'm trying to hail the bridge. Getting zip. Can you confirm, please? I have some system malfunctions.
I already have one of those.
It's across the board. It's hard to make sense. I need to park ASAP. Recommend security detail when I come in. Hearing some noise in the cabin. Shit, what is going on?
I can't pass up a fresh banana, but I don't want it in my inventory. Just gonna stuff it in my face, because that's how I roll. Find out what happened to Hunter Hale and Shuttle Exalt. A new side quest. Seemingly. We have made some fairly good progress here. I hope we can at least get to the shuttle before I end, but I should start heading that way. I've been holding up plenty of your time for now. But I really appreciate it. This has been the best part of my day, easily. I think we've finally looted around enough to be able to try the grav shaft activation. Let's see if that gets us any closer to it. Alright, I do have... Yeah, I can stop myself from dying completely if I do this. I think. Yes. Hey, you're not allowed. It's an unhacked military operator. Alright, and I still need to find Frank. I'll be right back, Frank. Where was that console? It was not back here. I'm starting to suspect. It was not in the bathroom either. Here we go. activate. Thank you. Hi, it's me again. More shotgun shells. Slip of the old thumb. I should really get new ones. Alright, hush my child. Daddy loves you. Have some spare pants. Let's create some more ammo here real quick. Where am I? How far have I run? Here we go. I think there's a fabricator in here. Since I've been so wildly wasteful again. Up. Up. Do I not have the ingredients? There we go. Don't know what it was doing. Just in case. Okay. So, let's try to grab Frank before we get any further towards the shuttle. Heading this way to see if we can find him. However, is he like... Oh, he's in the escape pods, yeah. Did that spit us out somewhere else? I have no idea if this is the right way or if this is a dead end back to the life support or something. Check it.
Hello? Is someone...
Looks right.
I'm in the escape pod with Emanuela de Silva. We're stuck in the launch tube. The hatch on the outside is supposed to blow when the pod launch initiates, but I guess the bolt's misfired. Could you help us out? You'd have to EVA to get the hatch off from the outside. I know it's a lot to ask.
Man.
I don't know
It
what
is a
else
lot
to do.
to ask.
Sit here and starve, I guess.
Human life,
There's an override
spacewalk
switch
that'll
behind
take
the
me
panel
away
to
from
force a
my
pod launch. But
progress
don't hit
path.
that until the outside hatch is off. We'd be blown to bits.
Sure. Okay, so don't push any buttons, lest they be blown to bits. So I have to get out to the lock we just activated. That's fine. Let me put a objective on it. Take the one off of that. We know that he's in that one. Hopefully there's another quest for us. Yes, there we go. So, this should take care of it. We will follow that. I don't think this is ever going to give me any information, so I'm just gonna try to incapacitate him. By removing his neuromods, yeah, okay. We will head for this. There. Yes. I heard you skittering. Can I help you? Oh, the skittering. I'm so paranoid and alone and goose-pimply. But most of all, alone. Alright, I don't think I want to initialize launch. Oh, is it coming from in here? Does this button launch it, or does this button open the door? One wonders. Sneak attack. Alright, I'm all full. So, we'll go around to the airlock here, so sorry. Get distracted with my bloodlust. Whatever it is mimics have. Typhon lust. A doesn't sound right. It's a very specific genre of fiction.
Scanning target near typhon material detected.
Good, good. It's the one slight, side effect, positive side effect from not having any Typhon neuromods enabled is that those turrets don't kill me on sight for having alien DNA. It's about the only upside. Alright, one more spacewalk. Here we go. Let's try to get this knocked out. And if I have to save the big surprising shuttle ending for next session, well, that would just be a shame. But we'll see what happens.
Microgravity detected.
I thought you were going to say microfractures detected. Wow. Quite the pitched combat out here these days. I'm just going to run my ass off. Ah, it's floating off into space. Darn. Never going to get it back. Why so radioactive? I didn't ask for this. Don't you activate? Alright, so I need to, like, blow these red thingies, presumably? Perhaps? A little pistol ammo. Yeah. Let's blow these red thingies. Maybe not while I'm standing right in front of it. Floating, whatever it is I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so now I can hit the button back there and it will open, I think. Let's try that. Get out of the exterior before we die horribly, as seems to happen every time I come to the exterior of the station. I mean, just dying I'd be fine with. It's the horribly. It's a bit of a bummer. Speaking of a bummer, there's some things happening behind me right now I'm not entirely comfortable with. Jeff, what do you have to say for yourself? Let's see if we can rescue 2 more humans here. That would make my day. Gotta go back up and around. Oh, is it supposed to tingle? I hope so. Man, we're like a superhero. Morgan, I'm so proud of you. Alright guys, you ready? 1 second. I gotta loot Drew.
I don't know why
Be right
I can't
back.
reach anyone, but I am dead in the water. Repeat, I have 0 engines. I'm drifting. God damn it, Steve, answer
We
your
all
transponder.
feel that way sometimes, Hunter.
Alright.
It's okay.
Shit.
We'll pull through
Investigating
this.
cabin. I have a sidearm. If all clear, I will
Gonna
attempt
need
to
a lot more
EVA to an
arms than
airlock.
Oh, that one's broken. Okay. Here we go. Auxiliary launch controls, assuming Pod 2 is the one.
Escape pod launch in 10, 9, 8, 7.
Not entirely sure. And if there are consequences for picking the wrong one, well, I'm not entirely sure.
3, 2, 1.
Find Frank Jones.
Thanks, Morgan. Means a lot to me that you did all that, despite Frank. I'm transmitting the location of something that could help. I couldn't get it off the station, but maybe it can help you.
Okay. Reward. That's a suspicious way to phrase it. Let's go. Another one. Oh, it's our friend. Kiergaard. I'm gonna try Kiergaard. That's probably not accurate, and I apologize, Nils.
Frank, you in there, man? What's wrong with these pods?
I don't know.
What do you mean
enough
you
cushion.
don't know? It's your job to know, damn it. You inspected them, right?
Yes.
Then why the hell is the launch sequence doing jack shit?
I don't know, Drew. I'm sorry.
What about your pod? Open up.
I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Bolts in the outside hatch misfired. We're stuck in the launch tube.
Ugh, you didn't wait for anyone else, you son of a bitch! I hope you starve to death in there!
Is that why she said, "Thank you for helping us, despite Frank, ... Did they kind of lock everyone else out of it? You bastards. Anyway, enjoy your life, your human life that you denied others. You have fun now. Yeah, he should have been alive if he wanted me to pronounce his name correctly. Have you hidden it in the restroom ceiling? Well, that's a clever spot. I'm impressed, and my shoes are filthy. Why did you make me come here? Perhaps up this way. Fire, quiet. You're startling the geese. Ruining my serene summer pond. Fire, damn it! You've pushed me off the ledge, just because I criticized you. Alright, just gonna, yeah, just right in that little, yeah, right on in, okay. Maybe if I just, nope, looked pretty weak. I thought I was gonna be a genius there. But then it turns out, what's the opposite of a genius again? I forget. Maybe over here? I'm not quite sure. You'd think I'd be able to slip my swimmer's body right through those bars. That'd be the perfect spot to slip a swimmer's through. If you have one handy. There we go. Okay, a note. Urgent Earth delivery. Please deliver ASAP to P.O. Box 1127 in Fresno, California. This is a medical emergency. Your payment has already been transferred and we are both at risk taking this off the station, so please be discreet. I'm trusting you to do the right thing. And... Mom, I sent some special meds to help. Please follow the instructions carefully. I know you hate needles going about 2 inches into your freaking eye, but believe me, the neuromods can do miraculous things. I'll contact you soon, but remember not to mention any of this when communicating with me while I'm on Talos. Love you, Emanuela. So she made it off the station, but she didn't even get her briefcase for her mom's? Well, now I'm sad. I should have tried to find this briefcase first and then stuff it through the escape pod crack. They wouldn't have let me do that. It's always meant to be a tragedy. And so it is. But at least I get more neuromods. Speaking of which, it's been ages. I have 23. Almost at the end of the game, I've learned nothing. I have no skills, and I'm still using my shotgun for absolutely every occasion. Hi, welcome to Amateur Hour. It's me. So we get suit modification, we can get dismantle. Pulverize. That's just good, clean fun for the whole family. Jump incredibly high. I'd love to. Thanks. Ever since I played Morrowind, it's been my greatest wish. Sneak attacking, I'm already probably fine at. Sprinting, if I can hide 3 feet in front of a military operator in a well-lit hallway, not worth the points to me. And these I'm avoiding for philosophical reasons, like a coward. To fill out some of these crafting-related things. Extra health sure would be nice, too. fact, let's do these since they're... Not that one. Since these are 3s, let's get both of them. Such a satisfying sound. Dismantle, impact calibration. It does cost a lot of stamina to swing me wrench, but this far into the game, I mean... Metabolic boost. Doubles duration of the well-fed bonus. I am going on a tangent of dim sum lately, so that would help me. Your knowledge of medical practice increases the effects of medkits. Psionic aptitude I have no real use for? Well, I kinda do. I still have chipsets in my psychos. I don't have any psionic abilities proper, though. So I don't really need those. I might need firearms. Or I could jump ludicrously high. Let's do it. And 11 saved over for the next emergency situation. Let's keep it that way. Okay. Back to the shuttle. At hand. Peter, forever not healing or leveling up. It's me. Hi. Running over here. We've already been launched the escape pod. Can I make it now with my incredible new mobility skills over to the wing? It's gonna be close. Let's try. I guess I do need to find him. I'm assuming that will also lead us to the exterior. But I should keep my eye out for a security station. I thought there was one with a crew list somewhere in here. It had like 13 crew members. Where would that have been? I wonder. Oh well, we'll try the jump first here. Let's see what happens. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. This is gonna be very embarrassing.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please.
Oh, you couldn't grab it? You couldn't... Oh, come on. With your fingers. Is what I was thinking.
Type in class echoes.
Well, this is where I live now. Okay. Okay. Sure. Just a little. Just for a second. A little stake on it? No.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
No! I've tripped. That looks explosive down there. Quick check in here. Was it this room that had the security station? I know it had somebody. A key card, that's right. Thanks again, Scott. I burnt my tootsies anyway. Okay, so I don't remember where the security console is, and that, while very close, did not get us to the shuttle. We can try it from that same angle. We can try jump into the nose cone, I guess. I'm assuming there's also some sort of, like, retractable bridge I'm just not seeing. As it usually happens. Thank you for grabbing that pipe. Oh boy, I would have been humiliated had you not grabbed that pipe. And again. Okay. It does seem to be leading my eye this way with the glue, as if to say, hey, try it from over here. If only I could climb these tapestries. Oh, hi Rodrigo Diaz. Thank you for the shotgun shells. And your, sacrifice of oxygen for the rest of us. It's very sweet. So this doesn't look any closer. However, I could get over to that ledge and then jump to the wing. That would probably be very close. Let's assume that's what they want me to do here. Alright. So far, so good. I mean, if I fail it from here, it's just going to be a real shame, but let's quick save it regardless. Alright. Why is there an arrow pointing here if I can't rip through it like Batman through a Gotham City vent? I care not for your electrical tapes. Shuttle. I'm a big fan. How do I get in? How in the hell? Why are you over there? Sneaky. So this is looking like a real good way to die and not make a lot of progress at all. Very slippery. So what am I missing? Do I need to send some sort of code here? Does appear to be a sort of bridge to be. So a ledge up there. And some sort of control room there. I'm guessing I must need a bridge before I can do it. Good night. So nice to see you there. Enjoy your tamales. Oh, I see some stuttering. Hopefully that's temporary. I do apologize. Oh, that doesn't look like it's gonna be good for me. All the way back down. Alright, we gave it a shot. There must be a console part of it. Let's get back up here. Guess it would either be where the bridge comes out from or in that big control panel up there. Control room. Luggage. Get out of here. Alright, you guys are fine. Doesn't look very centered, as though a bridge would be any use from here. So I know I can get around up there. How do I open the door? They gave me flexi-foam bolts in that luggage. I know I can hit screens with those. However, it's a bit of a long shot. Is there like an upgraded scope for this gun that would help me out here? Let's briefly check. I should have a couple of weapon upgrade kits. Hiding somewhere to my eyes. There we are. Upgrade. Can't use it on the bowcaster. Okay. Sure. So no. I cannot zoom in. There we are. Zoom in with this. I love these little environmental puzzles they give you. It seems pretty good to me. Alright, I mean, if you say so. That's kinda gotta be the secret, right? Get up higher. Better angle on it.
Proximity sensor reset.
It looks to be hitting pretty darn close. So many bolts being wasted. Huh. I don't know.
Servers offline.
I think that should have worked. Weird. Alright, let me try. Looks like the bridge is out up there. How do I get any higher than this?
Scanning target.
So this is where the elevators take me. Could maybe get up onto that pipe, but then where? Pretty nice jump going on now. Alright. Pretty sure we got ammo out of there. Aha, that's the security station though. So, we could track our friend and then come back out and jump back up here. It doesn't really seem to get us anywhere regardless. Let's jump down. Who is it we were tracking? I've managed to forget. Hunter Hale. No life signs. He is in the exterior. Okay, we'll have to go back out for that. Let's try to figure out this shuttle door first. Make sure there's no other objectives. Put a marker back on that one. I really think I should have already hit that open button. This really seems to be my only chance. Alright, can't go that way. Why is it suddenly so angry sounding in here? Has something new entered the fray?
Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal power load. Nominal
I don't think so. And yet I'm terrified.
Error. Please contact engineering.
So is it just a matter of needing to be closer, perhaps? Am I too far away? Full stop. Naughty, naughty.
Proximity sensor reset.
I would think that this should work. And yet we've tried it. Oh, 20? 30 times now? No luck. Maybe I could just get back out onto the wing and try it from there. If it's a distance issue, that should certainly solve it. If not, we'll try something else. Jump back up here. No, that was not much of a jump. Let's try that again. Maybe put my giant Nerf rifle away. Alright, this looks to be the spot to jump from. Get back up here.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Alright. So if I can't shoot it from here, then I don't know what they want from me. This is pretty close.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
And just dead on. Oh, the deadest of on I've seen personally. I know this does work. This has worked before, to push buttons on the touchscreen. So many shots. I don't know.
System alert.
Unless they just want me to suffer, I'm not sure. I managed to turn my flashlight off, and I don't remember how to turn it back on. Flashlight up on the D-pad. Alright.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified
Thanks, eyes. So this is confusing. That should open it. That should easily open it. We should be inside even now. Okay, Google. Sorry to resort to such cheap tactics. Let me see if there's a known bug or if I'm being quite thick.
Please contact a qualified
Sorry about being so thick. It's not my intention. Alright. It might have something to do, and I'm not sure exactly how, but it might have something to do with needing to find Hunter Hale on the exterior first. That's seeming to be a step one. And so, okay, maybe he has some sort of secret wrist chip that is, the only way in. The open sesame we are desperate for. So we'll go find Hunter Hale. I'm gonna run past all these nasties again. And then we'll try it. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sure if I actually paid attention to what people were saying when I got objectives instead of making jokes about what they were saying, we'd already be there. But then we wouldn't have any jokes. Run for it! Run for it, Marty! Oh no! I took so much flak in my back. He is some distance away. This is past my usual safety zone and personal space bubble. His shuttle also appears to be riddled with whatever that telepathic goop is. Makes it look like it's just trapped eternally on fire. Active Weaver. What a shame. It's probably the best to look at this. Wow! I didn't know there was a giant tree of ugly veins rupturing from the top of the station. It's probably not good. No, I'm begging you. Oh, cystoids, how could you do this?
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
I was feeling that. Where did he go? Jeez. There you are. Ah. So hard to see him in this. So many human corpses back there. Okay, this is doing no damage to him whatsoever. I'm just gonna run for it then. As I always do. Try a little Q-beam. Gotta get pretty close for that. Hit him! That's the one. Okay. Die. Bad, nasty cystoids. Take my ammo and die. Okay. Searching for the hole. Oh, hole? Is this you? I would have no way of knowing. Where am I? Hey, Hunter Hale. There. Alright, what do you got for me?
Here. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Send an operator.
That's what I'm doing, Niels. It's not responding. None of them are. Shit.
Was it those things? Did they shut the air off?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter though, right? I mean, it should be hours before we run out.
No, Niels. The system is working in reverse.
Go for some fish
It's
sticks.
pulling oxygen out of the air. We've got 10 minutes. Tops.
What? But...
Alright, button is not working. Pardon me as I grunt at you. Oh, thank you for the gift sub there. That is so kind. Alright, what was worth all that grunting back here? What reward is there for my moans? Tell me. Just some luggage. Good luggage. But luggage all the same. The disappointment, it festers inside of me. I was hoping for some sort of laser sword. We can't have everything we want. Why does my flashlight keep going off? Stop turning off your flashlight, young man. Young Morgan, you, who's not a man. In this reality. More more dim sum. They saw me coming. Jellied eels. I cannot resist. Why does my flashlight? What is happening? Typhon lure right out in the open. Those are nice and rare. Rare and nice. Okay, should I steer this puppy back in? Flight course Earth. Nah, it'll get there eventually. I mean, sure, it could take several thousand years, but it'll get there. Set phasers to stunning. Oh, no, that's just the flight joystick. I see now. I see now. There, I've remembered how to adjust. Nope. Don't touch him. You don't know where he's been. Okay, I think I can leave. Did I get what I needed? I don't know. I know I got a transcribe from him. Did that give me a code or anything? I'm not sure. Assuming we don't need anything else from here, though. So let's get out of Weaver range, since apparently I'm no good at fighting them. It's become clear. Man, that does not look safe. I suppose we can just head right back to the command shuttle. If we can't figure out how to get in, what a unsatisfying ending this is going to be, but we'll do our best. Maybe I can grab this crate. Don't bonk it. Try not to bonk the crate with your noggin. And we're back. All right. One more try to get into the big shuttle here. And the truth will be revealed, one way or another. Is he incompetent, or did that guy have a wrist chip? Oh, do pardon. The microphone was a little close for that sort of sipping activity. So yeah, I see the command shuttle. That's never been a problem. Thanks, objective. I do see it there. I've poinked and poinked on the touch screen, and just wondering what to do next. Just wondering if there's a point to all this poinking. Regular bullet sure doesn't work. But you know what should? The Huntress bowcaster. Boltcaster, rather. Okay, where? There. I don't know how to get it any more dead on than that. Just trying all the options, all the angles. Okay, so, jumping back to my cheaty instructions then, we found Hunter Hale. Transcribe for Mayday Bridge. Find 2 volunteer corpses. Find that Typhon lure. Yep, that was nice. And that did not tell me anything. So what's the name of this specific objective? Repo Man. Let me try that one. That was apparently something specific to finding that shuttle. It seems very obvious that I'm supposed to use the boltcaster to hit that button, and yet... Give me 1 second. Military operators, yeah. Shuttle bay, here we go. We must just need to get to the control tower up top. I guess we haven't been high enough yet. Oh yeah, because there's 2 grav shafts. Okay, that's where I'm getting confused. I thought that both grav shafts led to the same floor. And this would be a problem for me. Apparently this grav shaft leads to this floor. Let's check where the other one leads. If we can even find it. We've sure found the restrooms. Here. This one leads to the upper floor. I'm so sorry. Let's check if there's a control panel up there that will make this easier. With deep apologies to my Huntress Boltcaster ammo. There was like a mimic or something up here, wasn't there? Or a military operator. That'll do it too. I know there was some enemy here. Oh, yeah! So close. Alright, what a terrible spot up there. Okay. Here we go. Safe up here, I'm assuming. No smoking. Here's the bridge. We can jump across there surely very easily. Let's check here first. Mia Bear, Fleet Chief.
Instrument IFF. Typhon class echoes. Valid contact.
Contact. Get him. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Keep going. Perfect. Fry him.
Resuming.
Oh, that was brutal. I liked it. Candy? No thank you. I'm full. Medkit? No thank you. I'm full. I mean, I'll take it, yeah. I'm not gonna pass up a medkit. Ah! Get out of here. I thought we would have seen that on the scan. Did it go through a pipe or something? How did we not see that on the first scan? Just another violation of my trust, game. Fair enough. Use a suit repair kit because it feels like I'm limping. Stop that from happening. And while I'm at it, some anti-rad. Can't be rad all the time. Chipset battery optimizer, okay. I must not have Mia's password. We could hack it easily enough. I don't have her safe code either. Again, we could hack it easily enough. I don't think this was her, was it? I'm not sure where Mia is. So let's try this. See how far we can get. Oh, I've held you for way too long now. I said like 50 minutes ago that it wouldn't be much longer. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm having a blast in the station with you. Zapping our little tushies together. Please don't file a police report because I said that. Mia. Scott, rather. It's hopeless. I don't think there's a way to get through these monsters. Those monsters. I'm going to hole up in flight control and hope they don't spot me. Just shut down the grav shaft before you go. Keep those things from getting up here. Mia. Scott. Mia, I've taken the grav shaft offline, but I'm not leaving you behind. I'm holed up in my office, and I have a pistol. If I see a chance for you to make a break, I'll turn... 1 second. Hi. Really? Okay. Nope.
Operator deployment resuming.
yeah, it's this thing. Hold on. Bad monkey. No. This thing does not do enough damage to be of use. I mean, it'll get you there, but... oh. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it broken for a second, because if it's broken but not respawned, maybe it would create another one, was gonna be my thought, but nope. Alright, then I'm gonna put this right here.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
I will not clear the aperture of debris, and how dare you suggest that? You stay in there and think about what you did, you naughty, naughty bumpkus. I'm so tired. Alright. Flight control, here we go. Let's go find Mia, see if she has her password before we go hacking that safe.
Requesting new operator.
I hope that box is going to keep us safe from those.
CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Alright, we did not get a code. Did get a transcribe.
Niels, where are you?
Escape pods. Can you get to
Flight
us?
log.
No. We cut the power to the lift to keep those damn things from getting up to the control room.
Well, we're all stuck here anyway. We can't get these pods open.
I don't understand.
I'll keep spamming the security computers with help requests. Maybe someone will notice eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, you were very naughty while you were away. Dare you. Please stay around next time so that you can be a good boy.
Notify. Might have an echo.
Don't notify anybody. I don't want that kind of trouble. Flight log. Prepared by Scott Parker, your friend, Scott. Earth liftoff was at 0900. Conditions pre-check was certified. 4 executive passengers plus mail cargo. Flight was uneventful until 11:33 when radar detected an unidentified shuttle approximately 30 degrees off our flight path at 9,000 kilometers. Its drift and rotation indicated malfunctioning maneuvering thrusters. There was no answer to radio calls. Rude. Captain Cooper ordered a course adjustment to bring us alongside. Wink, wink, is that what they're calling it now? As we maneuvered to within 60 kilometers, a second shuttle appeared on radar in the vicinity of the drifting vessel. Transponders identified it as a military vessel. We received a radio message to resume our original heading immediately. Captain Cooper, Gary, I must assume, asked if assistance was required, and the order from the military shuttle was repeated. All highly unusual, but then it got really strange. The captain spotted it first. There was a facility out here, and it was running absolutely dark. No lights, radar transparent. We were too far to see any details, but it was big. Cooper snapped into action, punched in a course to Talos, and fired the engines. Get out of here, engines! We moved out as quickly as possible. I really wanted to say we made out as quickly as possible, and I had to fight for that moved. Our passengers were clueless to the entire encounter. 4 executives they were. Our arrival at Talos went by smoothly, and the passengers and cargo were delivered safely. So there's another facility out there? Or were they talking about Talos? There was a facility running absolutely dark, no lights, radar transparent. We punched in a course to Talos and fired the engines. So on the way here, these guys saw another facility? I don't know what that's a reference to. Yes, please, ammo. Shuttle Exalt flight schedule. Hunter Hale. New hires. Volunteer passengers. Board members. Board members. Are you watching me? Is this some sort of big audition or test? Stay broken. See if I care. It was a little rude, but I'm sticking by it. Finally. I'm sorry to my boltcaster. How many times do I have to say it? Alright. good, there's more. I was like, yeah, that'll get me part of the way there. I'm so glad there's more to this animation. Thank goodness. We finally have a gang plank. Yeah. Go for it.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Shh. Die quieter. Thank you. Alright, all systems nominal. That bodes well for our survivors. Not for me. I'm going down with the ship, I'm sure. If there is a ship to go down with. I mean, the space station. Did you find a way to spawn yourself, you naughty boy? Stop moving my boxes against my will. Also covering up a weapon upgrade kit. With your chunky buns. Alright. Any reason to jump up? No! No! I'm underneath it now. I shouldn't be here. This isn't a part of the game. No, this is a wall break that I shouldn't be in. Weird. I'd better just head down before it really becomes a wall break. There. Now we're good. Okay. Gangplank is extended, running up here. Give it a quick save. While we're safe. Not here, though. You gotta go all the way around. What a bad area to quick save. Quick save here. Let's try shotgun, just in case. Well, that's way easier. If you don't fudge it completely.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
So I need to be really careful about incapacitating this guy. If we're getting closer to him, I don't want to get too close. Plenty of food. Plenty of Methuselah apples. Thank you for stocking us up. Terrible hand at poker. Oh, pilot, my pilot. Ah, he's not here to accept my affection. They fly in toilets. Strange. Strange how that works out. Kamazots. For Commander Voltherdal. Message copied to all known points of contact. Initiate Kamazots protocol. Wheels up and orbital inside the hour. Mission orders will be transmitted en route. Mission parameters. Yes, please. Tell me, why are you here?
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the
that my
TranStar Board of
father?
Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good
Checks
morning,
out.
Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All.
Approach with caution.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate
But,
Benelux accounts.
Daddy,
After you transmit
I'm
evidence
here.
of
I live on the
success.
I
station.
leave my operator feeds on. Just
I feel a
keep
little
watching.
betrayed.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be Psychotronics.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after.
I guess he didn't. He didn't destroy it. I read it, so... Alright, next objective is hunt down and disable Dahl's tech officer. Alex won't meet with me because the tech officer is locking him out of the system. The command shuttle had information on the tech officer's location and evidence that Dahl's orders came directly from my father. Boo. I need to track this tech officer and cut him down at the knees. I mean, cut him off, technically, to the network. Is what I meant. So we're headed to Psychotronics. Alright. We must be getting closer to that that part, we'll try to be careful as we approach during our very next session. Kinda sounds like we're getting close to an ending point here, or at least a big decision-making point. Final check in the cargo bay. Did anyone bring Corgi? I'm gonna have to check all these boxes. Alright, Doll's cargo hold is not hackable. We will need a keycard. Maybe we can get it from the technical officer. Let's hope. Alright, headed to Psychotronics then. This is likely where we will say goodbye for now. Sounds like the door is down there. Up-ho! My legs! Yes? Tech officer? Is that you? Are you a mug? I don't think that's right. I have no idea what they're trying to point out here. I don't think either of those things are the tech officer. I think, in fact, he might be in Psychotronics, not anywhere near here. So I'm wondering why you've wasted my time. I'm assuming we'll need to be on this level here with the door we came into originally. Not that one, but this one. Man, it's hard to get over there. The right way, whatever that is. Ah, I've missed. Ah, I'm so far down. Ah, I'm too ashamed to climb. I'm too weak from the shame. Someone climb for me. Alright, that's worked before. Let's try one more time. I must have just jumped over the railing instead of using it for leverage. No! Again! Again, total failure. That's fine. It's not costing me years of my life in anxiety. That's fine. So sorry. Not sure why this has been such a pain. There. So, I'm assuming we're headed either this way or we could go out the exterior just as easily to get to Psychotronics. In fact, it may be quicker to go the exterior route, but let's check the map. This would take me to, double checking, the lobby. Alright. So I'm in the shuttle bay, off the lobby. Psychotronics is off the lobby as well, but it's also probably very, very close, if I can get outside. And it does have a airlock, yes. So, let's try it that way. I will save it down in front of the airlock here. I don't know why it's pointing the tech officer in the bottom of that locker. It's not where his bottom is. So, we will head out into the steel black of space next time. See if we can stuff our corpse back in the airlock for Psychotronics and get this ball rolling by tickling the tech officer. I can't wait. Thank you guys for your time here. This has been a true pleasure. A pleasure of nightmarish mimic attacks, but a pleasure nonetheless. Saving it? Officially, not a quick save this time. And I will see you soon, hopefully tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Smooches from me. I love you all. Thank you for your time and your gifts and your bits. If that's appropriate to say. I love your bits. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.